For months leading up to the release of Hogwarts Legacy, all the way back in February of 2023, it seemed like every single woke activist with a Twitter account or a YouTube channel or anything was desperately trying to convince people not to buy the game. It would be transphobic for you to buy this or play this, or especially to stream it to other people. J.K. Rowling is such an evil person for believing that men are men and women are women, for simply believing in biology like 99% of other people. And despite their best efforts, it all backfired in their faces. We saw that immediately in the aftermath, whether you're talking about breaking Steam records, breaking Twitch viewership records, or just in general, very good sales for Hogwarts Legacy immediately, right off the bat. Harry Potter video game gets bumper sales despite LGBTQ backlash. And apparently, what we've learned from this is that when woke activist freaks, who represent about 0.001% of the actual population, as much noise as they can make, as much likes as they may get on Twitter, they have absolutely zero effect on reality, and maybe even encourage normal people who saw them freaking out to go out and support this game, because Hogwarts Legacy is the top-selling game of 2023. There were a lot of people who were wondering in December how would it shake out, would the Call of Duty release end up overtaking it? That was not the case. Hogwarts Legacy, despite the calls for a boycott, is the top-selling game. Hogwarts Legacy sold 22 million copies in 2023, making it the top-selling game of the year. Hogwarts Legacy sold 22 million copies. Warner Brothers Discovery Games boss talks year's top-selling title, and what's next? And obviously, is it just because trans people wanted you to boycott this game that it did so well? No, certainly not. Harry Potter is a massively popular franchise, and we really haven't had a huge Harry Potter game release like this in quite some time, if ever, something this big and this grand. Is it a perfect game? Certainly not. I enjoyed it a lot as a Harry Potter fan. I liked it. I know some huge Harry Potter fans that, hated a couple things that they did, and you can certainly point to a lot of things where they went overboard on inclusivity and representation, and still the woke mob tried to cancel them, and they have failed epically. You love to see it. Warner Brothers Games has announced that Harry Potter action RPG Hogwarts Legacy sold over 22 million copies, with roughly 2 million of those sales over the December holiday period. But it's not just the units sold that I'm so proud of, it's that it delighted the fans so much. Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment president David Haddad told Variety, "It brought Harry Potter to life in a new way for gamers, where they could be themselves in this world, in this story, and I think that's really why it resonated so well and remains the best-selling game of the year in the entire industry worldwide." That's a position that is typically held by one of these incumbent sequel games, and we're so proud we've been able to break into the top ranks. And that's true. Usually it's a Call of Duty game. Sometimes you might see like a Madden game or a FIFA game or whatever, challenge or something like. Usually it's the Call of Duty game. Not this time. It's Hogwarts Legacy. And they will point out even something like Elden Ring, which did really well. I think they sold like 18 or 19, maybe close to 20 million copies through the year's end. Hogwarts Legacy ends up selling more than that, 22 million through the calendar year of 2023. A massive success. And just once again, showing that these freaks, these degenerates who freak out and call everybody transphobic or bigoted or blah, 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 try to cancel people for opinions that literally everyone holds, right? All normal people in the world hold the same position as J.K. Rowling, that biology is a real thing, that men are men and women are women. When those people are trying to cancel others for just normal shit, they shouldn't be listened to. They have absolutely no influence over anyone. And this is probably the biggest woke boycott fail we've ever seen in history. A pathetic failure for the woke transgender activist mob, as the boycott that they tried to push for years and years failed completely and utterly. Hogwarts Legacy, the top-selling game of the entire year. Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.